Fortune's 40 Under 40 list is just out. Our ranking of the most powerful, influential, and innovative people in business under the age of 40. Making the list isn't easy, but those that do have scaled the heights of business and leadership at a very young age. Here are 5 things to learn from this year's 40 Under 40. Let's start with a lesson from Silicon Valley's rebel. Be brash and don't follow the rules. Travis Kalanick, #1 on our list and co-founder of ride-sharing service Uber, has been under attack from governments and from cab and limo agencies whose market he's completely disrupting. But Kalanick's way is to enter a market first, break the rules if necessary, and ask questions later. So far, it's worked. Uber is now in 45 countries. Coming in at #4, don't overhype. Elizabeth Holmes founded Theranos at 19 years old after dropping out of Stanford. She kept her blood analytics company very quiet, so that by the time it emerged 10 years later in 2013, it had a $9 billion valuation and 500 employees. Our third lesson, follow your passion, not your wallet. Sarah Kaus, the creator of the Swell stainless steel water bottle, worked as a tax accountant for several years. She left to start building up her startup, but during that time, she was offered a dream job at a big company. She turned it down, even though she was still using her savings to fund the project. In the end, it was the right choice. At #2, stick to your principles. Matteo Renzi's optimism and vow to usher in economic reform helped him become the youngest prime minister in Italian history. Swept into office earlier this year, he's already shaking up the country's entrenched ruling class. He's facing resistance, but he hasn't abandoned his beliefs. And our last lesson, anyone can have the next billion-dollar idea. For proof of this, look no further than Jan Koum. The 38-year-old creator of WhatsApp emigrated from Ukraine in the 1990s, living for a time on welfare and food stamps. He ended up working his way into an engineering job at Yahoo, and then, in 2009, he founded the text message service WhatsApp. 5 years later, he sold it to Facebook for $19 billion, giving us what may be the most important lesson of the 40 Under 40, perseverance. That's all for this week's 5 Things. For more, go to fortune.com.